Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good afternoon. So right now we're going to continue with the world event. So yeah, let's hop right in. Currently we're on chapter 3. As you can see, it's called Shaky Balance, and we'll first check out the history. You'll see here that the final boss for this chapter is the Airavata. And so now we'll head over to the roadmap and start this off. Currently we're on this quest here, defeat daring Shelby. We'll hit the go. And this brings us to a battle. And they do have two skills, so whenever a melee ally dies, we'll deal damage to the enemy who kills it. And then whenever a ranged ally dies, we'll silence the enemy who kills it. What prolific bunnies. A whole army of woolly... Oh, that's not nice. Hey you, big ears, stop right there. Are you talking to me? Me? I am the leader of the sharp blades who survived the scorching deserts, crossed the icy seas. And now you will call your boys off from Airavata's hut or get a punch in the eye from the Lord Protector. So violent. Okay, well, let's take a look at the buildings. And we're going to start with our poison skill this time around to actually clear up these buildings. And then we'll summon this range hero over here on lane B. This Aphrodite can deal some extra damage at the end of the turn. You go with the Alright, we have this cultist over here that summons a bush in front of itself. And that bush has a little bit of spikes. We'll attack on the open lane A. Whoa! Why standing up for the elephant? Don't you work for the Order? And Airavata has been holding a grudge against the Druids. I don't work for anyone, and I don't trust the Order or Airavata. Nor do I trust you, buddy. What a shame. It was Airavata who hid the shards of the rebirth egg. I swear on my last carrot. You're not even carrying a carrot. Alright, so that was Daring Shelby. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Got another ad over there. Okay, we have our next quest here. Activate Legendary Obelisk in place of power 4 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us up to the place of power. As you can see, our Obelisk has risen to a new level, and so we'll get better rewards. We'll activate the Legendary Obelisk a couple times. We're a little short of the 4, but maybe we'll get some bonus runes. And we'll skip the animation.
Legendary.
Okay, and we got all these bunnies, but no bonus runes. Okay, so at this point we're a little short. We'll need to get some more runes, so we'll do those offline. And so we will see you guys later. Alright guys, we are back. Currently we're on this quest to activate Legendary Obelisk in place of power 4 times. We have done that offline, and so we'll now continue. Okay, we have another ad. We'll skip that. And now we have our next set of quests. We have up top, use the Spider Queen skin to defeat other players 2 times. Behind that, we have boost any of the event legendaries 9 times. On the bottom, we have get 1600 souls of legendary heroes in summoned or in chest. We'll start with this quest up top. This one here is use the Spider Queen skin to defeat other players 2 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the league. We will need to win a couple of battles. And so, you know, we can actually, we'll do this online and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it won't take that long. Yeah, that's already bad. Right now, I'm just trying to look for some easy battles in order to get this done. We could also do this in Brawl as well, but we'll do one more, and then if not, we'll head over to... I guess we'll just do that offline if needed. Alright, so let's see. We'll start with the Eternal Sun here on C3. Lowering the attack. Okay, we're also going to continue here. We're going to use some poison and then start setting up the rest of our board. We're going to go next to the player. We get some extra damage once mental shield. Okay, let's see. Nothing really going on here. We'll use our destruction skill to destroy this prince. We'll follow up here with the we get some mental shield because of the Blair skill, and so we'll be able to get some attack boost if mental shields break. In this case, we should be good. Maybe we'll the Aphrodite here on too. Alright, that battle was pretty straightforward. And we need to get one more victory. Whoa! Go with the Shadow Shimura here on C3 because of her mental shield skill coming from the Eclipse Shard. And not quite what we're looking for. Probably going to be taking lethal just because of these extra attackers here. current squad for the Spider Queen is actually for the Abyss Queen, so that's why this doesn't really make that much sense.
Yeah.
Go Josh Moon here on B3. Start setting up the board. Okay, we're gonna go next with Poison and also follow up here with the Blair on 1. I want to be able to set up for a board wipe with any of our methods. In this case, they did. We're gonna use our destruction skill to get the Dominus. Then we'll follow up here with. We are running a little low on health, but I think this will be okay. We're gonna go next with Made of Helsing on 1. We'll be able to deal some extra damage to the Warlord if any of the enemies attack. Or that could work too. Right, so that was the second victory we needed. We're gonna head back to the roadmap and continue. Oh, an ad. All right. We have our next quest up here. Boost any of the event legendaries 9 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the squad. I'm going to double check on our guild bonuses to make sure that we still have the boost still available. And we do not, so we'll just need to reactivate it again. This Masterful Enchantment will allow us to lower the cost of boost. We'll do it for a day. We'll now head back to the squad and then boost those heroes 9 times. Okay, filter, whoops. Filtering for nature, legendaries, and I believe they're all melee as well. So we'll boost the Airavata. As you see, the cost does go up, so we'll need to do them only a couple of times. Okay, let's see next. Let's find the Cernun. Once, twice, times. And now we have to do the Myrddin Caer, which is over here. Okay, and we are now complete with that quest. We'll head back to the roadmap, and we'll do the other quest down here. This one is get 1,600 souls of legendary heroes in summons or chests. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the summon hall. I'm going to do a little bit of exploring. Let's see if we can get some other legendary chests. First, we'll head over to the Mighty Pass, and we'll see that we are 1 shy of getting one here. We do have some legendary chests in our league, so that is good. Thinking if we should do what's other stuff. No, oh, we can do a combination here. We'll open up one of these chests. As you see, it does count for the quest. We'll then also open up 2 summon chests in the summon hall. As you see, it does count for this quest, even though it doesn't really come out of a chest. And we've been saving these for quite a while anyway, so might as well use one more. And we are now complete. We'll head back to the roadmap and grab both rewards. Okay, we have our next quest here, defeat Sentinel Arawan. We'll hit the go. And this brings us to a battle. And they do have 2 skills, so whenever an ally dies, we'll give a health boost to allies, and then at the start of the turn, we'll deal damage to melee enemies. Wait, Lord Protector? Airavata won't see anyone. He is tired of raids and intrigues and has shut himself off from the world. How convenient. I chased a squad of rabid bunnies away from his hut, and he won't even thank me. I thank you on his behalf, but there's no way I'll let you inside. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at the buildings. And we have this ogre plant, which summons a plant when he attacks. And that plant will also do some poison and a little bit of spikes. I'm going to do a poison skill first, and then actually go with the Whoa! See that extra damage happening to the Warlord. Go away, Lord Protector. Mind your own business while you still hold that glorious title. Still. Is there someone else running for the Lord Protector? Airavata by any chance? Airavata is not interested in that. Go to the High Druid. He is your enemy, not Airavata. Oh man, all the blame passing around. Okay, that was Sentinel Arawan. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Oh, we got an ad. Alright, we have our next set of quests here. Up top is perform Demigods, Gods of War, or Miracle Summons 20 times. Behind that, we have Soulbind any of the event legendaries 9 times. On the bottom here, we have spent 30,000 runes. As usual, we will save our runes because there's a later quest here where we will need to spend 50,000. And it doesn't count if we spend it over here, but not there. All right, so we'll do our quest up top. This one is perform demigods, gods of war, or miracle summons 20 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the demigods, the summon hall. And we have the option of spending on the demigods, gods of war, or the miracle summons. We do actually have plenty of miracle summon scrolls, but we don't really need to summon any of them. Might as well save them for a different quest. Suppose we could save our gems. You know, we can get a little bit of a discount, so let's actually start by spending on the demigods. We'll do the 10x first.
Epic! Epic!
And thinking about it right now, because all of the
Epic!
event heroes at this point are nature, we don't want to spend our miracle summon scrolls because
Epic!
we do get the chance of getting double of them, but we don't really need a lot of
Epic!
nature heroes at this point. Really just more order and chaos, if anything.
Legendary.
Ironically enough, there's chaos hero.
Epic! Epic!
So given that we don't want to spend on the miracle summons and the
Epic!
gods of war, we are
Epic!
going to instead use the discount here from opening up 10x demigods, and we'll just spend some gems. We also don't have enough demigod scrolls, so that's why. So we are now complete with that quest. We're just going to open up the rest of
Epic!
these chests first. There really is no way to skip it, which is unfortunate.
Epic! 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 Epic!
Legendary.
Yeah, we got an okay hero with the Kong Monkey King.
Epic!
Okay, we are now done with those quests. And the chests, rather. You see another discount, but we aren't going to spend our gems there. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, looks like this quest is already completed. This one is Soulbind any of the event legendaries 9 times. We have those heroes from before, so that is why that one is also complete. So we will now continue. Oop, gotta skip the ads. Okay, we have our next quest here. Defeat Cernun Archdruid. We'll hit the go. And this brings us to a battle. And they have 2 skills, so every second turn we'll summon a mad totem onto an ally melee cell. And at the start of the turn, we'll give an attack boost to allies for each nature ally. Lord Protector, what an honor. I hope you have not come empty-handed. Give me my shards, quickly. Your shards? I thought the rebirth egg was an artifact belonging to all creatures of nature, not you personally. Of course. So where are the shards? Why are you pointing your sword at me? What? There is no sword here.
Hey!
I gotta change that dialogue to make sense. Alright, let's take a look at the buildings. And we have this wyvern over here with some poison in the line, also some flight. We'll summon our Mina Helsing here on D1. We'll allow ourselves to deal some extra damage. You are a fool, Lord Protector. The Order is trying to complete the conjunction you started. You did not let the planes collapse after the war. The planes are fine now. No need to connect them into a single continent. It could lead to more conflicts. So no way. I'm taking away the shards that the Order has kept all these years. They must not belong to madmen. Myrddin Caer has the shards, but he won't give them to you so easily. We'll see about that. There isn't a single bunny I can't handle. But bunnies multiply. Alright, so that was Cernun Archdruid. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Ooh, there we go. Alright, looks like this one is already completed. This one is level up any of the event legendaries to level 15. Again, as mentioned, we do have these heroes from before, and so that is why this one is complete. Once again, we will claim and continue. Okay, we have our next quest over here. Defeat Myrddin Caer. We'll hit the go. And this brings us to another battle. And they have 2 skills, so whenever a melee ally dies, we'll deal damage to the enemy who killed it. And then whenever a ranged ally dies, we'll silence the enemy who killed it. This is an upgrade of the skills from before. Myrddin Caer, I want the shards of the rebirth egg. Cernun said you had them. What? I'm not giving you anything. You were supposed to bring us the lost shards, not take away the ones we already had. And the order was supposed to keep the peace on Pangea, but none of us fulfilled our duties. Alright, let's take a look at the buildings. And we're first going to start with our poison to actually get rid of these buildings, and then we'll go with the Mina Helsing here behind the building on C1.
Hey!
So we have the Anak Princess Dragon here with some attack, poison, and then attack steal. We'll attack on the open lane A now. You just want to take all the glory, connecting the plains of Pangea all by yourself. Villain, our Lord Protector is a villain. I do not suffer from imperial ambition. There won't be another conjunction. I will keep the shards. Stop rending the air in vain. Pangea has suffered enough in the past. Sometimes it's worth it to leave things as they are. But the continent, what will he do? Okay, so that was Myrddin Caer. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Oh, another ad. Okay. We have our next set of quests here. Up top is spend 3,500 gems. Behind that, we have level up Airavata's Heaven Fury to level 17. On the bottom, we have spend 50,000 runes. We'll start with this quest up top. This one here is spend 3,500 gems. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the Summon Hall. What we usually end up doing here is actually going out of here. And we'll start spending some gems on the Legendary Draft. And we'll just show you a little bit. As you see, it does count for this quest, so we'll need to do a lot of these. And so we'll do them offline. And we will see you guys later. Alright guys, we are back. Currently we're on this quest, spend 3,500 gems. We have done this offline, and so we will now continue. Okay, we have our next quest here, level up Airavata's Heaven's Fury to level 17. We have done that already, so we can now work on the bottom quest. This one here is spend 50,000 runes. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the Place of Power. We have spent a little bit already, so let's do some more spending, and hopefully we'll get some bonus runes here. Otherwise, we will need to spend gems in order to finish it up. So we'll skip the animation, and... oh, we did get it. Great. Okay, well, we'll spend one more time. And we got some bonus runes, which is even better. We're now complete with that quest. We'll head back to the roadmap and grab both rewards. Hey, another ad. Cool. Okay, we have our next quest here. Open Mystical Box in Place of Power 4 times. We'll hit the go. And as you can see, we're back in the Place of Power. We'll open up these mystical boxes up here. And hopefully we get some bonus runes or some very good rewards.
Legendary.
Okay, that is very bad.
Legendary.
That is also bad.
Legendary.
That is bad.
Legendary.
And that is bad. Awful. Okay, well, we'll head back to the roadmap as we are complete with that quest. And continue. Alright, we're on the final quest of the world event. This one here is defeat Airavata. We'll hit the go. And this brings us to a battle. And they do have 2 skills, so whenever an ally dies, we'll give a health boost to allies. And at the start of the turn, we'll deal damage to melee allies. Hello, Airavata. You've grown prettier since the last time we met. That gold armor looks good on you. Why the empty compliments? I know that you have come for the lost shards, but I will not give them away. You can glue a broken cup together, but will it be the same cup it was in the beginning? Well, of course not. Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. Ooh. And we're going to summon this, let's see, will make the most amount of sense. Let's actually summon this melee hero on the open lane A. This Amaterasu Eternal Sun will give us some mental shield and give negative attack to some heroes. And at this point, even with this Dragar here with the attack boost at the end of the turn, we're going to go with this Discordia here on A1 to give this extra attack. Hear me out, you stubborn old elephant. I wasn't going to fight you, nor do I intend to connect the plains of Pangea. I took the shards from the Order to bring them to you. I hope you'll hide them all in a safe place. A wise decision, worthy of a true Lord Protector. Yes, I will take care of the shards. No one will connect them or use the magic in them. The equilibrium of this shaky world will not be disturbed. I'm glad you were trying to do something nice. Alright, so that was Airavata. We'll head back to the roadmap. And continue. And here is the end card for Chapter 3. So, Airavata's Heaven's Fury. This elephant has lived for thousands of years. Legend has it that Airavata was once of the first elephants to appear on Pangaea. During the wars, Airavata was an ambassador of peace on the one hand, and a fierce defender of nature on the other. But time passed, and the old elephant became more and more estranged from the world until he finally became a hermit. His hut is said to store a collection of unseen artifacts and stories, containing a chronicle of all of Pangaea. Nice. Alright, so we'll grab our rewards. We do have our medal, our miracle scrolls, our 1k Airavatas, and a nice little gallery portrait. And a final ad. And at this point now, we will spend the rest of the runes as we are about done with the world event. So let's head back to the Place of Power. Then we'll spend on a couple of these legendary boxes, or on the legendary obelisk rather. We'll spend our 5x. No bonus runes, which is unfortunate. And did we fill up one mystical box? Great. So we'll open up another mystical box. Got some bonus runes, so that's good. We'll head back. Spend on some more.
Legendary.
Okay, and let's see if we did fill up for another box. We did not. And that is okay. We are about done with the rest of those heroes, so we'll spend next on the epics.
Epic.
Okay, and then finally with a little bit of runes remaining, we'll spend on the rares. And there you go. So that was the world event. We do have this event pass here with a couple more chests, a little bit more runes, but otherwise we're just going to be opening rares. So yeah, so that was it for the world event. Not too much good RNG, but a lot of grinding, and eventually we did finish it up. So yeah, we will see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.